Dallas Mavericks and the Detroit Pistons. Hi, I'm Marv Albert along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's go courtside for the player introduction.
Starting at center, Eric Dampier. Starting at guard, Deshaun Stevenson. Starting at the other guard, Devin Harris. Starting at forward, Shawn Marion. Starting at the other forward, Dirk Nowitzki. The coach, Don Nelson.
Detroit gets possession, and they'll look for their first points of this ballgame. Atkins tries the three, can't hit from downtown.
Harris stayed with his man and forced him into a tough three.
It's important not to give up easy looks from outside. Atkins is all over his man. Only 5 to get a shot off. Down to 3. Harris with one showing off the mark from downtown.
Atkins able to force the shooter into a bad shot with the shot clock winding down. Some nice pressure defense on that possession.
He can't hit the finger roll. Marion played solid defense down low and forced the opposition into a tough shot. Nowitzki with the jump shot, hits for 2. It is not good from the baseline. Harris is met by Atkins. 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit the turnaround. Wallace soars for the rebound. Nowitzki sends it away.
He read the other player perfectly and got the rejection.
That was a spectacular defensive play. Atkins, little room to move.
He is a non-factor right now. He hasn't been able to hit from the field.
10 on the shot clock. With the jumper, Harris, it's good, and the foul. Harris hit the foul shot, and it's a 3-point play. Atkins directing traffic from the left side. Stackhouse getting all the way to the rim.
He's one of the league's best penetrators, and he can run in the open court as well as anyone. The one thing he needs to continue working on, Mark, is being able to keep his teammates involved on the offensive end.
Wallace with the foul. That's his first personal, second team foul. Good on the first. Nowitzki sinks them both. He sets up on the right. They had the right idea with the double team.
If they'd been a little quicker, they may have prevented the basket.
Guarded closely by Atkins. Harris with the jumper. The two's no good. He used his length and forced the shooter to shoot it over him. Some good defense played by Wallace.
The other team is stepping up the defensive pressure. They need to be careful here.
That was close to being a turnover. He doesn't go for the fake. Shot clock is down to 5. Shot clock showing 4. The defensive foul committed by Nowitzki. He commits his first. Hill with no one around him. The feed by Stackhouse. Harris guarded by McDyess.
Nowitzki
Moving inside. Nowitzki is fouled, and he's being sent to the line. First shot is good. He hits both. Hunter is checking in off the bench for the Pistons. Stackhouse forced to adjust by Harris. Dallas is making a nice effort right now to keep the other team off the glass. Only 5 left on the shot clock. 3 to shoot. 1. The shot. Harris is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. It's good. Harris gets them both. Defended hard by Stevenson. Here's Stackhouse. No good for the left of the circle. The defender using his size to full advantage.
That mismatch causing all kinds of problems for the shooter. Not a whole lot of daylight, and he has to adjust his shot just to get it over the taller man. That makes for tough shooting.
With the pull-up, can't hit for 2. Hill is on it. Hill closely guarded. Yes!
Nowitzki
Tees it up. The 2's no good. Wallace with a tremendous effort to challenge the shooter.
That was a very strong defensive stand, forcing him to throw it up, trying to avoid the 24-second violation.
Dallas
one for the Mavericks.
A pair of subs coming in for the Mavericks.
Number 42, Evan Eshmar, and number 31, Jason
Advances up
Terry.
court. Harris defended by Hunter. Ten seconds to get a shot off. Only 5 to get a shot off.
To number 33, Grant Hill.
Nowitzki
That's
is
his
hit
first
on the
personal
shot and
team
will head to the
foul.
line to
Number
shoot
5.
2.
They are now in the penalty.
Makes the first.
Nowitzki
makes both free throws. We're seeing some passing by Detroit. 5 on the shot clock. Clock's at 4. The Mavs playing airtight defense. No good from the perimeter. Stackhouse sends it back. Loose ball out of bounds. Four to shoot. 3 to get it off. Terry with 3 showing. Off target with the turnaround.
Hill playing some standout defense there. He knew the shot clock was ticking down, and he didn't let him get a good look, forcing the missed shot.
Stackhouse.
Harris working from the middle. Ten seconds showing on the shot clock. Here's Terry. The Mavs go up by 3. Brings it up court. Hunter on the left side. Marion creating the turnover.
He just kept at him and eventually came away with the ball.
The Mavericks are ahead by 7. Tight defense by Terry.
He did a good job of harassing him into giving up the ball.
Setting it up.
Terry is getting that look. He's hit 3 in a row. His team will want to continue giving him the ball to really get him going.
Stackhouse tries the jumper, hits the 2.
Now that is something he does pretty well. He's able to ignore the defender coming in for the block, keeps his focus on the release, and nails the jumper.
A nice job of keeping his concentration to hit that shot. Harris covered by Hunter. 10 on the shot clock. Hill buys the shot fake
to number 33, Grant Hill.
The Pistons
Shooting
over the
2.
limit.
And
They'll send the other team
Dirk
to the line.
Nowitzki.
Good on the first. Nowitzki sinks them both. The Pistons going to a different look to try and slow down their opponents. Sets it up. He puts one up. Post shot is no good. That's his first board of the game. He doesn't bite on the fake. Here's Nowitzki. Yes!
The Mavericks
continue to add to their lead to close out this quarter. They've extended it to 12. Setting it up.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
He doesn't go for the fake. 10 to put it up. Only 5 left on the shot clock.
Nowitzki
Practically hugging his man defensively. Misses the long 2. He could not get a clean look and had to rush it.
That wasn't the shot he wanted, but it was the only one he had. The defense doing a great job that time, and the shot clock was about to expire.
10 seconds to get a shot off.
Nowitzki.
Elevates and shoots.
Nowitzki is shooting 60% from the floor.
They are sharing the ball on the offensive end. Can't hit from downtown. Prince try to answer at the other end. Lays it home.
Stackhouse.
10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Comes up short from the baseline. Hunter at the rim. Dallas with the goaltend. Delfino comes in for the first time tonight for the Pistons.
Number 20, Carlos.
Dallas looking
for the Mavericks.
Seconds to go in the quarter. He bites on the fake. Howard pulls up the assist by Van Exel.
He comes up with a nice dish. He saw the defense coming in for the challenge and left it for his teammate to finish the play.
McDyess stepped out of bounds. Five left on the clock. Marion with the setup. The first quarter comes to an end. The Mavs lead by 14. Misses the two. Pulls in another rebound. Powers it through.
Grant Hill.
Launches it from downtown. The three doesn't go. Stackhouse picked up by Van Exel. He has the mismatch and he's going to try and take full advantage of it. A nice setup by Hill.
What a delivery for the big finish. He's making it easy for his guys with those nice passes.
Loses him with the crossover. He tees it up. The Mavericks go up by 12.
That was an impressive play. The ball handler called for the isolation and beat his defender.
Solid defensive play by Howard. Sinks the jumper.
Hill able to avoid the block to drain that shot. What a play.
counted for two. Howard answers at the other end. Sets it up. Here's Stackhouse. Their opponents continue to light it up from mid-range.
It comes down to hustle. They need to fight through the screens, stick to their men, don't give them any clean looks. That, and they need to play the passing lanes better. Don't let the ball get in the hands of those shooters.
Stackhouse returns it to him.
That was an outstanding block, Marv. He definitely has his moments on defense.
The two's no good.
Wallace is doing a stellar job rebounding the basketball. He's playing with energy and crashing the boards on every possession.
Flushes it down. Grant Hill. He is feeling it right now. He's hit several nice shots in a row.
His team needs him to keep scoring if they're going to erase this deficit.
Shot clock is down to 5. Walker working the post. The Pistons trying to find the open man. Completely handcuffed by Howard.
That was an exceptional play. The offensive player cut to the hoop and did a nice job of finishing the alley-oop.
Walker with the shot, can't hit for two. The Mavs unable to respond at the other end. Atkins from close range hits the finger roll. Van Exel with the ball. Hill with the block.
He stayed with his man and read the play perfectly. Great block.
Williams advances the ball. Hill played by Howard. Time on the shot clock. Grant Hill, the strong finish. Van Exel being guarded closely, able to finger roll. Ten to put it up. What a move! Grant Hill. Howard working underneath, finger rolls it for two. Four on the clock. The Mavericks are playing tight defense. Hill didn't get an attempt before the buzzer sounded.
They weren't able to handle the other team's defensive pressure.
Harris sets it up near the top. Gets two with the finger roll. Setting it up. Atkins being played by Harris. Timeout is called
for the Pistons.
Only 5 to get a shot off.
Grant Hill.
He elevates
to number 3. Then
Cherry is fouled by Wallace.
Second personal. Team foul.
First one's no good. He's 1 of 2. Marion steps back on the floor for the Mavericks.
Shawn Marion.
Hill called for stepping out of bounds. Nowitzki returns to the action for the Mavericks.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Head-on defense being played by Atkins. He's stripped by Wallace.
He picked the right moment to go for the steal.
And his tough defense caused that turnover.
That's another miss from in close. Poor shooting continues to plague this team, Mark.
Rejected by Wallace. Marion with the sound defense. Shot clock showing 4. Hill with the assist.
Stackhouse.
Harris handling. Marion is met by Atkins. Nowitzki setting up down low. Yes!
Nowitzki.
Hill with the clock winding down. Finger rolls good.
That was an example of poor defensive communication. There was no help to be found after the defender got beat.
Harris bringing it up court. Pulling up.
Nowitzki is shooting over 70% from the field.
Stackhouse. Not a lot of space.
They just missed completing a spectacular alley-oop. The pass was there, but they just couldn't come up with the finish.
Blocked by Hill. The Mavericks have dropped into the key and are allowing the long-range shots.
Nowitzki made a smart defensive play, Mark.
You're right, Czar. Foul was the only way to stop them from scoring.
Number 1.
Stackhouse makes his first. Two for 2. He crosses over. Stevenson from point-blank range.
Wallace is not allowing anything easy down low.
He did an outstanding job pressuring the ball. Hill guarded by Marion. throws it down. Grant Hill.
In the second quarter. Defensive foul to number 3. Then Wallace.
Dampier was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line.
Wallace let the shooter get the best of him and bought on the pump fake.
The shot would have counted had it gone in, Czar, but he'll have to earn it from the free throw line. Dampier missed them both. Hits the finger roll.
Let's see that again from a different angle.
Atkins with the ball. Marion with a tight-fisted defensive stand. Hill with 3 to shoot. Grant Hill one-hands it. Williams contests the shot. No good. This is the tipper.
He made sure his opponent didn't get an open look at a 3.
Atkins setting it up. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Lays it home.
Hill is showing us a prime example of how to contribute without scoring. He's the playmaker right now, setting his teammates up with some well-placed passes for the assist.
Advances up court. Shoots from downtown. The Mavericks have a 4-point lead. Just under 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Hill defended by Marion. 4 to shoot. 3 on the clock. 2 to shoot. Puts it down with power. No shot clock now as time winds down. 10 seconds to go in this quarter. Marion with the notion to fire comes up empty. 5 seconds left in the quarter. It's good. He hits the buzzer beater.
The officials will have to review it, but he appeared to have gotten it off in time.
They've reviewed it, and they're indicating that he did not get that ball out of his hands in time. Here are the key players at the half. Heads it off the bench for the Pistons. Stevenson at the basket, finger rolls it for 2. The Mavs are stifling their opponents tonight. 5 on the shot clock. A pretty pass by Hill.
He made eye contact and just put it up there where he knew his guy could get it.
That's one for the highlight reel. Layup's Good.
Harris.
Sets it up. Lays it in.
Hill is really seeing the court well tonight. He's doing a great job of setting up his teammates.
The ball being worked around by Dallas. Stevenson elevates.
Number 42.
Team foul number 1 picked up by the Pistons.
Second personal.
No good.
Number 1.
Stevenson hits 1 of 2 from the line. Setting it up. Powers it through.
Let's get another look at that play.
To put it up. Here's Stevenson. Stackhouse with the facial. Jerry Stackhouse. The Mavs come up with an answer on the offensive end. Sets it up. Flushes it down. Grant Hill.
Nowitzki
puts it up, able to get 2 in the key.
The Pistons are trying to stop them, Mark, but nothing is working.
It's tough to slow down a team that gets hot from the field. Stackhouse with defenders all over him. Advances up court. Rebronka right up on his man. 10 on the shot clock. Shot clock is down to 5. 3 to get it. Oh, it's denied.
Rebronka with the big-time rejection.
He's making a statement defensively, Czar. That was quite a block. Missed the layup. Up to the board.
Getting hammered in there. You gonna start calling that?
One for the fans. Grant Hill. Only 5 left on the shot clock.
Harris showing some nice passing on that play. He gave it to him right where he needed it to score.
spectacular dunk, using a timeout.
42, Devin Harris.
Only 5 to get a shot off. Jumper's off the mark. Ball's passed around by the Pistons. Stackhouse with no room to breathe. Here's Marion. Can't find the hole. Well, they're doing a terrific job right now on the defensive board.
They're really hustling and getting to every loose ball.
We have a timeout.
Detroit.
Seconds showing on the shot clock. The pass played perfectly by Stevenson. Marion with the jump shot. Harris with the delivery.
He's showing us that he's not a selfish player. If you put yourself in a position to score, he'll find you with the assist.
Misses from just inside the arc. He bothered the shooter enough to force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense by Stevenson. From down low,
the blocks have made him make enough of an adjustment to throw his shot off. A nice defensive play that time.
10 seconds to get a shot off. Hits for 2. Shot clock's at 5. Eschmeyer in heavy traffic. Stackhouse with the solid defensive effort.
He did a very good job of staying with his man and challenging the shot.
Hill right at the basket. No good on the finger roll. Patience being shown by the Pistons. Hill with 5 to spare. The hook drops. Setting it up on the right. Eschmeyer gets it off. Roberta was fortunate he did not get called for the contact.
He bought the fake and left his feet. Once you're in the air, you're committed. He got away with one that time.
Hill bothered by Eschmeyer. Hill is 17 for 21 from the field. From the low block, counted for 2. Atkins working from the middle. He shoots. The 2's no good. He gets his hands on the miss. Stackhouse covered by Marion. Drops the long two.
For two.
Harris on the left side. With the pull-up, comes up with two. The Mavs respond at the offensive end.
End-to-end action, Mark. This type of play is a fan's dream. Not a lot of defense and lots of offense.
With the facial, Grant Hill.
The Mavericks failed to communicate and help each other defensively.
The offensive player should not be allowed to penetrate that easily. Harris with the helper.
He comes up with another assist. He has really done a nice job of keeping his teammates involved tonight.
Detroit for the Pistons.
Nowitzki returns to the floor for the Mavericks.
For Dallas, number 41, Dirk Nowitzki.
Lays it home.
They're getting good looks on offense and scoring the basketball. The other team better be careful here.
Backs him down. Stevenson on the sends it back. Darko Milicic. Shot clock is down to 5. Misses the 2. He gets position and hauls in the offensive rebound.
The defender has to establish himself much better than that when the shot goes up. There is no way his man should get that much of an advantage on him on the rebounds.
Milicic hits his first. The shot clock is not a factor now.
Marion has been a force so far in this game on the defensive boards. His athleticism and his physicalness have really been on display in this game.
The Pistons continually staying in front of their man, able to pull in his first rebound. And that's the end of the third quarter. The Pistons lead by 7.
They've played terrific basketball today. They deserve to be in the lead heading into the final quarter.
He sets up on the right. "10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. He puts it up, comes up empty.
Terry was able to contest that shot and force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense from him right now.
Van Exel with the open opportunity. Misfires from the perimeter. Good move by Curry. The shot
to number 16. Gigi
Wang commits the foul, his first.
Team foul, number 1.
Curry can't hit his first. He hits 1 of 2 from the line. Roberto steps in from the bench for the Pistons.
Number 39.
Wallace checks back into the game for the Pistons.
Then Wallace.
Setting it up on the left. Terry from downtown misfires from 3.
That was a tough 3, Marv. The defensive player was right there.
An impressive defensive stop by Curry. Puts down the one-hander.
Nowitzki made the wrong decision. He should have wrapped him up to prevent him from getting it off and sent him to the line instead.
Sets it up. The three's good from downtown. He changes direction. Lays it up for 2.
Here's that play one more time.
Pulling up from downtown. Yes.
This team is in the zone from beyond the arc. No lead is safe when they're hitting from outside.
The Pistons take a timeout.
Zelchko Rebraca. Defensive foul to number 41, Dirk
Nowitzki with the foul. That's his 4th personal, 2nd team foul. Prince is good on the first.
Number 3, Ben Wallace.
He makes them both. Van Exel bringing it up court. Nowitzki with the jumper. It's good from just inside the arc. Advances up court. He sets up on the right. From the paint. That's the first rebound by Van Exel. With the jumper. Good from the post.
Wong gets the bucket with the defense right in his face. What a shot.
Puts it up from the perimeter. No good from three-point land. Ben Wallace. The strong finish. Setting it up. Misses the hook shot. He's able to get to that missed shot.
He's doing a fantastic job of getting after those errant shots.
Brings it up court. Long with the rejection. Marion elevates and shoots. The two's no good. The struggles on the offensive end continue to hurt his team's chances of closing that lead.
Traded.
What a play! Dirk Nowitzki. The long two doesn't go. Marion with the nice rebound.
He's doing a terrific job of establishing position for those boards.
He tees it up. Hunter with the pressure. The two's no good. He takes the rebound. Sent back by Marion. Williams recovers the loose ball. Great defense by Nowitzki. Wang picked up by Curry. Can't hit for two. Wallace is definitely doing his part defensively to slow down the other team.
They're having a tough time making shots.
Wallace is whistled for the offensive foul. Wallace wants time. Wallace heads back in for the Pistons.
Number 3, Ben Wallace.
Controlled around the key. Wang tries the jumper. Misses the two. Good anticipation by the defender.
He made him think he had a good look, then took it away quickly with some nice hustle.
Comes up empty.
Marion is not allowing the other team to get many second chances. His defensive rebounding has continued to be very important.
Here's Van Exel. Counted for two. Williams in traffic. The two's no good. Wang on the rebound. Terry played by Curry. And a timeout is called by the Mavericks. A couple of subs entering the game for the Mavericks.
Shawn Marion and number 5, Josh Howard.
Terry Fires from deep. No good from three-point land.
Prince, nice job of denying the open look to force the miss.
Hunter looking to hit. The two's no good.
Van Exel extended himself there to force him into the difficult shot.
Fires from downtown. The three doesn't go. Howard with a hustle play. Terry releasing, drains the long two.
For two.
They are starting to catch fire. They may be looking to put this game away.
They look energized right now. The other team has to be concerned.
Howard taking a look from the right side. The Mavs taking their time and getting that extra touch. Hits the two from the top of the circle. Stolen by Howard. Puts it up from downtown. Drains the three.
For three.
He shoots, misses the two. Jerome Williams one-hands it. Van Exel wide open, misfires from downtown. Rebound taken in by Curry. Fires from the perimeter. Can't hit from downtown. Van Exel being played by Wallace. The three is off the mark.
Prince used his size to take away the clean look and forced him into that miss.
Hunter sets it up on the right side. The Pistons passing the ball around the court. Prince, little room to move, can't get it to drop. Throws it down. He sets up on the right. The score is 100-98. He was able to hit with a man in his face. A nice shot by Terry. Hunter abuses him with the crossover. Layup's good.
Lindsey Hunter. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Launches from the perimeter. Good for three.
For three.
Timeout is called, and it's taken by Detroit.
Jerry Stackhouse.
The Pistons make some changes with the momentum clearly against them. Off the mark from the post. Howard with the ball. Howard tees it up. Only 5 to get a shot off. The 2's no good. Atkins low in the post.
Atkins is struggling out there. He's below 20%.
From the perimeter, Atkins up on the shooter. No good from three-point land. The Pistons pass it around looking for a hole in the defense. Three to shoot. Comes up empty.
The Mavs are in a pressure situation. We'll see if they can come through in the clutch.
Bradley handling. Howard with the facial.
They need to run a play, get a good shot.
They have a chance here to take the lead.
33, Grant Hill.
The Pistons are bringing in some fresh legs to try and turn things around.
Into the game for the Mavericks. Number 42.
Atkins is met by Van Exel. "14 seconds until the end of regulation. 4 left on the clock. Finger rolls good.
For Dallas.
The shot clock's been turned off. This could win it. It's no good. They did not get the game winner. This one is over. The Mavs have been defeated in a close competitive contest.
They had opportunities to pull ahead. They didn't capitalize.
Here's tonight's player of the game. Here are the stats for tonight's game.